And welcome, basketball fans, to Montague High School, where we are here to call the game between the Montague Wildcats and the Fremont Packers. Well, this is Bill O'Connell. Along with me is Cal Van Single. How you doing tonight, Cal?
Hey, I'm doing great, Billy. Tell you what, glad to be back in the hot seat with you tonight and looking forward to this game.
Yeah, I haven't done this for a while. I think I was on the bench for a little while here, but that's okay. I haven't seen too many boys' games. They've kind of been up and down since the first of the year. Kind of beat Shelby, who was undefeated, leading the conference for Montague, and then they come back and lose to Ravenna here last week. Yeah, I think you guys did that game, didn't you?
Yeah, we did last week, Friday night. They've really lost 4 out of their last 5 and kind of struggling to find themselves a little bit. And I watched some of the video from this past Friday night. Wow, I mean, they just didn't shoot the ball well. I mean, the first quarter, out of probably their 7 possessions, there were 4 turnovers. And, you know, a turnover in the first quarter is really as pivotal as one in the fourth quarter. I mean, it's a turnover. It's that bucket that you don't get. So they're not shooting the ball well. I mean, I don't think Dave has anybody shooting over 33% behind the arc. So when he's got 2 of them shooting in the teens, so I don't want to say who, but when you're shooting in the teens and the 20s from behind the arc, you're not going to win many ball games.
Yeah, and they're not scoring a lot of points either.
No,
really, they're I think Friday night was 39 points, which is a low-scoring game for boys basketball. I think.
Yeah, and he's made some changes tonight here in that starting lineup, trying to find some offense. Owen Rath is going to be in the starting lineup here tonight. Also, of course, Rodney Brassford. I've been high on him all night long. Johnston's going to go. Tug's going to go, of course, and Stein's also going to be in that starting lineup. But Owen's going to get in there tonight, that little 5'6" sophomore. Look for some offense out of him. He is very capable of scoring, 15 points in a hurry. He's been a little bit inconsistent. He's been in foul trouble a little bit through this season also.
And I think he'll learn that, obviously, going into it as a sophomore. But I see that they're putting Atchison and Blankstrom on the bench. We'll see how those two, who have been starting Blankstrom's been starting since he was a sophomore.
Yeah.
We'll see how those guys respond and come out. But I would agree with you. Brassfield's been key on the inside for the Wildcats.
Yeah, he's really controlled that paint down on the inside. Is really kind of one of my favorite players to watch here. One of the favorites here for the Montague Wildcats. And 6'2", and he's just a junior, but he's big. He's a big physical young man. And when he goes in, I mean, everything in the paint seems to be his. So definitely a presence out there.
Absolutely, and I think that's what they're lacking a little bit, is that inside presence with him not on the floor.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I agree with you.
Atchison's is tall, 6'7", but it's more of kind of a finesse 6'7".
Oh, I agree with you 100%, yes.
So that'll be an interesting lineup change, especially putting Owen in there with his, I don't know if it's his first start this year, but Owen's a good little scorer. Played basketball with him a few times myself, and he's he can light it up. He can definitely light it up.
Yeah, great shooter. I mean, you could actually almost call him. See a lot of kids, as you well know. You know the game. You've watched it a lot. There's shooters and there's scorers, and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Owen can be a scorer, and he can do that very, very quickly for you. It's kind of John and I sometimes call him the old Vinny, Vinny, the microwave.
The microwave Johnson, yes.
Vinny Johnson coming off the bench. That's kind of how we refer to him.
Yeah.
So. He can definitely, if he gets in a groove, he can really help you out your team on the offensive end.
100%. Now, the other person that I kind of been watching a little bit and seeing his stats come up is Paul Olson off the bench.
Yeah.
Paul has been contributing very well off the bench. As a sophomore too, this is his first season up here on the varsity.
I was talking to Dave a little bit before this game, and he says, people don't realize how young we are, and to be honest, I hadn't either until he starts pointing it out. He said, well, this kid's a sophomore, this kid's a junior. Stein didn't play at all last year because of the knee injury. He says, we are a very young ball club. And I went, I myself, Dave, hadn't thought of it that way. Mm-hmm. You guys are young. So, yeah, you're going to have some growing pains as your season goes on. And I really think this Montague team is capable of going on a run and, easily winning 5 games in a row.
Absolutely. And honestly, I think they're the deepest team in the conference with their bench, the way you look at it. I haven't seen a lot of the other farther away teams, let's put it that way, Ravenna, Mason Counties, those types of teams. But just looking at this Montague team, again, even against a Whitehall or any of those, they have the athletes sitting on the bench that can come in and contribute any given time.
So John and I did the Ravenna game the other night. You said you hadn't seen Ravenna. They rolled out, and John and I, we looked at each other like this and went, oh boy. Now, there's some athletes out here. I mean, there were 10 guys who were physical specimens out there between Montague and Ravenna. And then we get watching the game, and Ravenna had 4 guys, May, Becklin, and the other 2. I mean, Shulo can run the floor, BB, and then whoever the other guy was. Those 4 guys can run the floor. They find each other, great passing. They were all hitting jumpers. They played very, very well. I see now why they are first place in the conference, and they are athletic.
Yeah, and when I was looking at the book afterwards, after that game, and they had 2 guys. That was it. That did all their scoring.
They had 40. They had 40 of the 51 points.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So not very balanced scoring. I think they only had 5 guys in the stat sheet for scoring, if I remember correctly.
I believe you're correct. Yeah.
And Montague, you could see it. Montague had just about everybody had contributed at some point that got in the game.
Yes.
With a point, with a basket, whatever it was. So that's why I think. But Montague's also a streaky team, right? They're a shooting team, right? They're an outside team. I always said that about John Beeline's Michigan Wolverines teams. They're always relied on the 3 way too much, and maybe that's with this change with Brassfield coming in the game and having Atchison come off the bench. It might be an inside-out game versus outside in.
You know what could be also, and Dave has won a lot of games. I'd never be the one to question what he does, but I've often thought, what about telling Isaiah, you're on the low post and you never come outside and you just stay there and run your offense through them.
Yeah.
But, maybe he's tried that and they don't have the flow.
Right.
A lot of times coaches do things in practice that,
we don't
the
see.
average spectator, you never see. Then all of a sudden you go, well, there's no flow there. This isn't working. So then, because that's when you're working on stuff. It's in practice.
Yeah, and I really would like to see Dakari Williams kind of step up a little bit more, too. I mean, just looking at him, just how athletic that kid is.
Yes.
I think he could come in and really contribute if he can learn the Montague style of play. Obviously, he had a short preseason with Wildcats coming over from Whitehall, but I think he could play. Just watching him, looking at him, he gives it a little bit more height, a little bit more length at the guard position, and he is fast.
He's
fast. So
yeah, you take a look, and if you want to jump over to Fremont.
Yeah, let's go over to Fremont.
So I get this roster, and I look, and I just start laughing, and I'm going to tell you why. There's a kid out here by the name of Landon Bartolomeoli. And that is the last name, Bartolomeoli. And I'll help you through the night because
you're going to have to.
John always helped me with it. Well, John Russell and I called his their dad. And then also there's a Slater out here, Tegan Reichert Slater. Well, we called the Slater's dad, too. So you've been doing this a long time when you're starting to call the sons of players that you used to call, 25 years ago.
That's true. Looking at the Fremont Packers, just not knowing much about them, not doing any of their games or looking at any of their games, the height that these guys have.
Yeah.
21, Richards. He's listed at 6'4". I'm guessing that's on the light side.
Yeah, he's all of that. They're Fremont 7-5, and they have actually won 5 in a row. So they're starting to play well, and things are starting to go good. Of course, they have a new young head coach in Adam Bowen, replacing Pete Zerfus, who was there for a long time. And all Pete Zerfus did was fill up trophy cases over there. He never was really able to get that state final appearance, but boy, did he ever win a lot of conference and a lot of district championships. So it seems like Adam's got things going his way right now with that 5-game win streak. Looks like they have some height out here, like you said. I want to see how athletic they are. Remember, their football team, they didn't do very well in football, so I don't know if any of those kids transitioned from that sport to this sport, but they look tall. Let's see how athletic they are.
Yeah, I would agree, and this is next year West Michigan Conference matchup right here,
yes,
too.
This
is kind of a precursor to what's going to happen next year, and I don't even know if they've named the divisions yet. Have you heard if they've
No, I
named
have
the
not.
divisions?
I don't think so.
But it's going to be the bigger schools and the smaller schools kind of going at it. So obviously Montague's going to be on the smaller side.
Yeah, they're
of that
the
big
smallest
school.
one.
So it'll be good and bad, I think, for the Wildcats. Football, it'll probably be good.
Yep.
All the other sports, we'll see. It'll make them compete.
Well, golf, they're going to be okay in golf.
Yep.
They won back-to-back state titles in golf, so they'll be okay there. But Fremont, too, you got to think of this. Well, you're not going to compete in football, at least not right now.
Not
You
right
got
away.
a long ways to go if you want to compete with Montague, Whitehall, and Oak Ridge. I think anybody will agree with that. Basketball is not easy because Whitehall's normally pretty good.
Yep.
I mean, year in, year out. Montague's good. Ludington's good.
Ludington's good, yep.
You know, baseball, you got some really there. They've had good baseball in the past, but I don't think they've been real good lately. I think last year, wait a minute, I think last year they did have a good season. They had good baseball teams also over here. So they're bowling. They're competitive.
That's new,
and hey,
that's new for the
cross
Wildcats.
country.
Cross country.
They're going to dominate because you go in that gym. I was in there last week to watch my granddaughter play, and all you see are about 20 state championship banners from cross country. So they're going to rule in cross country, that's for sure.
It'll be interesting to see because Hart girls cross country team is phenomenal.
Yeah, but Hart will be in that smaller division though too.
I wonder how they'll break up that cross country division if those guys will go at it from time to time, or like a whole conference jamboree or something. We'll see.
Oh, that would be that'd be fun to watch.
That would be fun.
Conference jamboree, absolutely.
That would be. So going back to the Fremont Packers, like I said, it looks like they have quite a bit more size on the Wildcats. Just looking at the court here and comparing, I would say they're a little light on their stat sheet for heights when they say 6'4" and 6'1" when I look at them, but. I exaggerated my height too, but I did it on the high end, not on the low end.
I got you. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. We all know height doesn't always matter because look at Tug. I think he's 5'8".
Right.
And
it's Hart.
It's all Hart there. So if they have that, they're going to be okay.
But they do look athletic. We'll see, and hear from learn more about these Fremont Packers as we go tonight. And like you said, they're on a 5-game win streak.
Yeah.
They've always been really good, well coached in basketball. Obviously new coach, you said, but, if they're continuing to do the same thing that Fremont tradition's always done, they'll be just fine.
Yeah, I think they will be also. I mean, they have that. This has been their sport. It's been basketball. That, if you take cross country or the track out, this has been their sport. This is what they're known for.
Absolutely.
And so you got to wait to see. Really hoping to see Coach Bowen can. I don't think they've won the conference in a couple of years. I don't think they've won a district in a couple of years. So hoping Coach Bowen can really, build this back up and make it that championship team that Pete Zerfus had it running at every year.
Yes, sir. And out of their starters, it looks like they're starting, 3 seniors, a junior, and a sophomore.
Yeah, so some definitely 3 seniors going. Looks like it's going to be an older team than really what Montague is. You want me to do that starting lineup?
We'll do it when we get to when they
sounds
announce
good to
them.
me.
Yeah, we got about a minute and a half here or so before we get rolling for here at the Wildcats and get live game action.
How's your job going?
Oh, it's good. Traveling a little bit more than I would probably like to, but it's good. Like I was telling you, I have to go to New York next week, and I was in Minnesota a couple weeks ago with the nice bitter cold downtown Minneapolis, but it's good.
Good.
Everything seems to kind of be in my position. What I do with equipment sales, kind of rolling, kind of busy, kind of never really missed a beat with this whole COVID thing, other than delays of buying equipment and making manufacturing on our end.
Gotcha. So, and that seems to be the way all over in the ag world too. That field I always played in for years and years, fertilizer now it's double.
It's double.
Is what it was because you.
I heard seed was going to be about triple of what it was last year.
Yeah.
So
glad I'm done. I'm glad I'm done.
Yes, sir. So it's again, we're here, sponsored by Van Dyke Mortgage. This is Bill O'Connell and Cal Van Siegels here getting ready to run the CatchMark SportsNet Montague High School boys basketball game against the Fremont Packers.
Some veteran officials out here in front of us.
Absolutely.
So hopefully we have a good, well-called game. The officials the other night did really well about the 4-minute mark. Things just started, I'm never really critical of officials. I appreciate them very much. I did it at the lower level and the freshman level back before I got into coaching, then worked my way over to this. So I'm always just kind of very positive. But I tell you what, they had Montague had a couple calls went against them at about the 4-minute mark. And man, things just went south for Montague. There's a couple of calls you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this one of these refs here, he's definitely a good basketball player. He played professionally overseas up until about 3 years ago, and then he came back over here. So
yeah, I think I know which one that is.
As we get rolling here, we're going to go to the public address announcer for Montague, and we'll get ready to listen to the national anthem.
Montague High School, along with the West Michigan Conference, takes students. Respect, fairness, courtesy, graceful acceptance, and results are all characteristics of good sports. With that in mind, we ask all fans to refrain from booing, harassment of players or officials, or any conduct showing disrespect to our opponents. Win with character and lose with dignity. Ladies and gentlemen, the Star-Spangled Banner recalls our passion and ongoing fight for freedom, freedom of diversity, and our responsibility to promote and respect equality for all. Let us be united in those efforts today as we join together in the singing of our national anthem.
Back, getting ready for the starting lineups here. First for the visiting Packers.
Packers starting lineup.
Want me to do them?
Yep, you go ahead.
Okay, here we go. I just got my headset on about 10 seconds later. And the starting lineup here tonight for Adam Bowen will be a 5'9" senior Joey DeLong. Another one out there, a senior 5'9" Logan Nelson. Blake Handshoe's in the starting lineup, a senior at 6 foot. Gavin Richards, a sophomore, 6'4", and Jordan McDonald, a junior, at 6'3". That's the starting lineup for the Fremont Packers. Their head coach Adam Bowen. Remember, Adam called his games also. I'm getting old here.
Go ahead for the starting lineup for the Wildcats. Go ahead, Cal.
All right, here we go tonight. We're a little lineup change here a little bit tonight for the Wildcats. Owen Rath, that sophomore sharpshooter, he's in the lineup at 5'6". Braden Johnston in there, junior, 6'4". Also got Tug Nichols, that senior, at 5'8". Tate Stein going to be in that starting lineup at 6 foot, and Rodney Brasfield, the enforcer, at 6'2". He is just a junior and a really nice player for them.
And the Wildcats are coached by Dave Osborne and assisted by Randy Lindquist.
Them guys have been together a long time.
Long time. So I think they played together, as a matter of fact, too. So,
oh, did they?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, as we get ready here, we got
little pregame huddle going on.
Yep, we got the Packers, visiting Packers in red, the home team Wildcats in white. Brasfield and McDonald getting ready to jump off. Fremont wins the tip.
I'll be shocked if Montague does not come out and play man-to-man. And just like that, look at that. Looks like they're going to match up.
Nelson pushing it up to the right side, looking for an option. Pass back up to the top to DeLong. Outside for a 3 by the Packers and off the mark.
Long shot, long rebound. Owen right there. Go ahead.
Yep. Owen Rath pulls up for 3 quick. Nails it. Good quick decision by the sophomore right there.
I tell you what, he had a wide open look for about 21 feet away, right side, and buries it.
A little bit of 3/4 court pressure, and it kind of feels like a little bit of a zone pressure for the Wildcats.
Yep. Oh, a nice block there. Johnston with a block, going to get a foul.
Blake Handshoe going to the line for 2.
See what the senior will do. I know his father very well. Do some ministry stuff with his dad.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I seen that. I'm like, hey, I know your dad, kid.
Off on the first.
I think man buns are a couple of them out here tonight.
Yeah, it's not my style.
No, I don't have enough hair to do that anymore. So.
And he's up with the second, and it's good. Owen Rath passes into Tug Nichols. A little 3/4 court zone pressure by the Packers.
Nice
Owen
shot.
Rath brings it across the timeline, back over to Tate Stein.
Nice
Broken
shot.
pretty easily.
Yeah, by using the pass. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Tate Stein coming up to the top, directing traffic against the Packers here. Kick it over to Tug Nichols, into Johnston, down to Brassfield, who goes up for two, just short. Knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats.
Yeah, going to be Fremont ball. Surprisingly, it's one of the few times Brassfield does not finish in that low post. Normally, he's really good down there.
I was wondering if he was looking for the foul. I mean, he kind of felt like he was going to get pressured and get a foul.
Also, go a little bit harder with the shot.
yeah,
you
so I
mean,
think that's what happened. Personally.
Yep, that very well could be. Turnover here by Fremont.
Yep. Traveling by DeLong, sorry. Little three-quarter court. Zone pressure again by the Packers. Wildcats moving it around. Looking for the pass to the middle. Yep. Got it there. Press broken.
Had the cutter, though, didn't he?
Oh, he did. He missed him a little bit.
Yes.
Kick over to Rath. Down inside to Johnston. Over to Tug. Tug kicks it out to Stein for three. Just short. Rebound Johnston out to Rath. Up for three again. And it's good. Oh, just a two ball. Just a two-pointer. Must have his foot on the line.
I seen him look down. Did you see him look down and check his feet? And I thought he might have slid him back to get behind it. But
2 points.
And the pressure getting to the corner for the Packers. Oop. We got looks like we got a foul on Tug. Fouled McDonald.
Yep.
On his way to the basket.
His first team's second ball is going to be inbounded just to the right of Fremont's basket. Billy?
Yep. And we got McDonald getting ready to pass it in. Passes it into the sophomore Richards. Out, back in the corner for a three. No good. Rebound, scramble for it. Wildcats come away with it. Rath pushing it up.
He didn't have the numbers.
Yeah, Rath for another three ball. Oh, that was a heat check right there.
Good call.
So, the Wildcats come away with the rebound. Tate Stein slowing it down.
Oh, I like that. I might use that one sometime. That's a good one. Go ahead.
All right, out to Johnston for three. Off the mark. Rebound Packers.
That was way off the mark. I thought he might be trying to bank it in.
Getting pushed up by Nelson. Nelson driving in it inside, kicks it back out for a three. It's good by DeLong. 5-4 here early. Wildcats lead.
First field goal for the Packers came at about the 5:20 mark.
Little pressure again here, and the Wildcats seem to handle it, not stressing out too much. Stein dribbling into the corner. And we got a foul. It's like a body foul on DeLong.
Yep.
I mean, screw that up every single time.
That's his first team first. Not like you do this every night, or coming in off the bench here about every 3 weeks. So
yeah,
you're doing
right?
just
there
fine
we go.
so far.
We got Isaiah Atchison checking in for Johnston.
You can tell when he hits the floor at 6'7".
Absolutely. Little kick outside for
Travel.
Stein.
Oh,
and
no. Foul down low.
Foul for the Packers, number
Nope.
4.
We got a foul on the Packers, number 4, which is Handshoe. Must have held Tate as he was trying to pop outside that picket fence there.
His first team second. Go ahead.
And running the play again here, kicking it out to Stein, up to Tug on the top, back over to the corner to Owen Rath for three, off the mark, long on that one.
It starts out 2 for 2. Now he's 2 for 4. It's still shooting 50%.
Still shooting 50%, but hey, you can't make them if you don't shoot them, right?
That is true.
So, as we got Nelson bringing the ball up on the right side, little pressure, stolen by Rath. Going up for the left side layup, and it's good.
Beautiful left-handed layup by Owen.
Great ball, great pressure. Got the trap right where they wanted it, right in the corner, and it caused a turnover. Here we go again. Kicks it down low. Turnover by the Packers again.
Trying to get it down in there low to Handshoe, but
and we got a quick timeout by the coach here. Bowen didn't like what he saw in those last two possessions. I think he's going for the timeout. Full timeout for the Packers.
How about this? It's Owen Rath 7. He's got all 7 here for Montague. And DeLong's got 3, and Handshoe's got 1 here so far for the Fremont Packers. So
yeah, Owen, like I said, he that third shot he took wasn't a bad look, but I feel like it was more of a heat check, like I said, because he was feeling it after those first 2 shots.
Yep.
But then that fourth shot, he was off the mark. He actually was quite long on that shot. So, but that's a sophomore. That's a sophomore for you, right?
Right now, Dave Osborne's happy that my sophomore, maybe in his first starting lineup tonight for the first time ever, has already got 7 points. Now he's on the bench going, all right, guys, need some more guys to step up. We need more balanced scoring. especially with get Tyne or Stein going along with Johnston.
Now we got a couple subs in for the Wildcats. We got Paul Olson checking in for Brassfield, and we got Colton Blankstrom checking in for Rath. Yeah, and that's common of the Wildcats right there. They stick to a schedule, and they abide by their rotation schedule.
Yeah, Dave is not afraid to go to that bench quickly and often.
So they're already 8 deep onto that bench for the Wildcats, and Packers are yet to sub. So Tate Stein to the corner to Blankstrom. Blankstrom to the top to Atchison. Atchison drives middle. Ooh, loses the handle, turnover. Nelson bringing the ball up hard. Trying to kick it down low underneath to the sophomore McDonald. McDonald up for 2.
Tell you what, now that's a little 4-0 run right there. Fremont's got going. It's the 2 you don't get here and that 2 there. Just that 4-0 run, just like that.
Yeah, just like that. It happens in a blink of an eye. And then Atchison drives middle, kicks it to Olson. Olson drives middle, kicks it back out to Tug. Atchison for 3 in the corner, and it's good.
How about the 6'7" guy burying a 3 for you deep in that corner?
How about the sophomores? Sophomores have all the points right now for the Wildcats.
Oh, my goodness. Good call, good analogy.
We got Hanshu for 3 for the Packers. We got a 10-9 game with 3:35 to go. Tate Stein bringing it up. That pressure, that 3/4 court pressure is gone now, and the Wildcats are bringing it up with ease. Colton Blankstrom out to the corner for Olson. Olson up top to Tug Nichols. Tug looking. Olson. Ooh, I think he got away with the travel. Yep. Olson kicks it back out to Tug for 3. Oh, just in and out.
You know, it's been a couple weeks since Tug has hit a 3. I think he was 0 for 4 the other night from behind the line.
And we got McDonald pushing it up, back out to Nelson. Nelson back over to McDonald. McDonald drives baseline, blocked by Atchison.
Beautiful. Nice job at both of those guys because they went right straight up.
Atchison going coast to coast and gets it knocked away by Nelson. Nelson bringing it back.
1 on 3.
1 on 3. Waits for the McDonald. McDonald goes up. Easy basket for the junior.
No, tell you what, he got on that left side and filled that lane and gets rewarded with a left-handed layup. Just like that, they have a 1-point lead.
Just like that. So Stein dribbles past, does a nice little crossover, and gets a wide open look from about the elbow. Getting for 2-pointer.
Watch all the almost knuckleballs that Stein shoots. Very seldom does his shot have a rotation on it.
Packers up top with DeLong. DeLong looking for something to go. Montague in a man-to-man. Over to Hanshu. Hanshu up top to McDonald. McDonald over to DeLong. DeLong drives middle, back out to McDonald for 3. Off the mark, rebound Blankstrom.
Nice job in there, boxing out, getting that
Atchison
rebound.
Pushing it to Olson. Olson kicks it back out to Stein for 3. And it's good. Right now, the Wildcats are living and dying by the 3-point shot. 15-11.
5 quick points here for Stein.
As we got DeLong bringing the ball up against no pressure either. The Wildcats have pulled that little 3/4 pressure off. And passes over to Nelson. Back to Hanshu. Out to DeLong. DeLong drives baseline. Tries to kick it inside to the sophomore Slater. Back out to Hanshu for 3. Off the mark, rebounded Tug Nichols. Tug pushes it up to Olson. Olson looks to shoot. Nope. Goes back. Back to Tug for 3. Good.
That breaks that streak there a little bit.
There you go. And he shot it with confidence. That's the best thing. Shot it like he made the last one.
Yes, sir. 18-11 Wildcats. Billy?
Nelson dribbling up right side. Pressured by Tug Nichols. Kicks it back out to Hanshu. Hanshu for a short 2. Blocked by Blankstrom. Rebound Atchison. Pushed up by Stein.
Don't be in a hurry.
Stein steps back for a 3. Just short. Nobody in for the rebound for the Wildcats.
What was that about? I was looking down here. There was no one there to rebound. I'm like, just be patient.
Exactly. Nelson drives inside, dishes it off to Slater. Slater loses the handle, comes out of there with Tug Nichols bringing the ball up.
There's a ball on the floor. Tug's going to get it.
Kicks it over to Blankstrom. Blankstrom wisely kicks it back out to Stein. 40 seconds to go in the quarter.
They going to hold for the last shot?
It doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Tug Nichols shooting it again for 3. Comes off the mark. Rebound Packers. Nelson looking to push it up to McDonald. McDonald gets it. Spins to the left. Goes up for 2. Makes it.
Tell you what, I think that even got tipped from behind. I think Isaiah might have got a little bit on it. Go ahead.
Yep. Olson drives. Called for a travel. I think he got away with one earlier. He didn't get away with one there.
No, that's true.
So, subs in for the Wildcats. We got Owen Rath and Owen Peterson for the first time coming into the game here.
18-13, Wildcats with the lead. 16 seconds left.
And we got Chaz Miller, sophomore for the Packers, checked into the game too. as well as Rasmussen. And Shears. Shears in the corner with the ball. Back out to Miller. Miller for three. Or no, not Miller, sorry. Shears for three. Missed off the mark.
Look at this.
Oh, half-court shot, three-quarter court shot almost by Atchison, just off the mark. So at the end of one, it's the Wildcats 18, the Packers 13.
Yeah, take a look scoring here so far. Stein's got three. I'm sorry, Tugg's got three. Stein's got five. Atchison with three. And Owen Rath has got seven. For Fremont, DeLong's got three. Shears three. Andrew one. McDonald leading them was scoring 18-13. Montague here at the end of one. Thoughts, Billy?
Like I said, the last time I called a Montague boys game, it was against Comstock Park, and the Wildcats shot the lights out.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing that same thing again tonight. They're shooting really well, starting off. They're shooting confidently. Yes, they're missing some shots, but they're not hesitating when they get that shot. So I think that's a good sign for the Wildcats. Hopefully that can continue. That confidence and that shooting will continue. For the Packers, they're doing really well. I think they're not pushing it inside and using their size like I feel like they should.
Gotcha. Yeah, good points there. I think Dave Osborne's looking up at that board and going, holy smokes, we scored 18 in a quarter. The other night we scored 39 through four quarters. Where was that offense the other night?
Exactly.
And a conference game when he really needed it against Ravenna. Now, these kids aren't Ravenna. Ravenna can defend. Ravenna is really, really athletic. They can defend you for 90 feet. So, and a little bit different type of team here in the Fremont Packers.
Absolutely. So we got Johnston and Brassfield back into the game for the Wildcats. Rath handling the ball, loses the handle up top, turnover to the Packers.
Yeah, this little crossover dribble it looked like, and just somehow just completely lost the handle.
Yep. Miller passes over to DeLong. DeLong over into McDonald. McDonald back out to Miller.
We're going to reset.
Miller back into McDonald in the corner, drives. Ooh, double teamed. Looks like the Wildcats are playing a little bit of a zone look defense there.
DeLong lost the handle on it. Fremont turnover. Montague ball 90 feet away. 18-13, 7:35 left to go. Billy?
Owen Rath bringing the ball up against Miller. Miller pressure and it picks him up at half court. Kicks it over to Blankstrom on the right side of the court. Blankstrom turns the corner, looks down for Johnston. Johnston into Brassfield. Brassfield loses the handle, but it goes in.
Oh, my goodness. Completely lost the handle. I'll tell you what, seeing an eye. The ball had eyes in it.
That's true. McDonald drives baseline, gets cut off by Johnston. Shears drove to the middle, kicks it back out to Miller. Miller resetting, gets it down to McDonald in the corner, kicks it back out to Miller.
I think they did jump into a little bit of a zone here, haven't they? Oh,
yeah.
Now Owen jumps way out.
Yeah, it looks like a 3-2 zone.
Yeah.
They're kind of taking away the outside shooters for the Packers. It's like DeLong for three in the corner, though. That's what happens against that kind of defense right there. That corner's open all night long.
Second three for him this evening.
Owen Rath drives in and kicks it into Brassfield. Brassfield kicks it back out to Blankstrom, out to Rath. Owen Peterson drives to the left, up, and the floater is just long.
With a left hand, it looked like.
With the left hand.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Rebound by Rasmussen, pushed up by Miller. Miller to Shears. Back out to Miller. Miller drives baseline into Rasmussen. Rasmussen bumped and short on the shot.
Good offensive set, though. Go ahead.
Johnson pulling it up to Owen Peterson. Peterson drives right. Oop, loses the handle. I don't know if he was trying to kick it out to Rath or.
Yeah, that was
not.
Miller with the steal, and something happened. Oh, it's going to be Montague ball.
Good pressure by Owen there. And
he jumped in, snuck around him, forced
knocked the ball away from Miller.
Nice job there by Owen.
Tate Stein checks into the game for Owen Peterson. Rath to inbound. Kicks it into Stein. Stein to Johnston. Johnston running the show up top. Kicks it off, hand off to Rath, who drives into the middle and gets fouled on the floor.
Yep, so
made the shot, but didn't count.
Well, when he turns that corner, he just explodes to the rim, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Owen does. Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, he did. He's using his speed there. Obviously, he's giving up a few inches on the inside when he goes inside, but you know what?
Yep.
Heart helps too.
Yeah, that it does.
So
McDonald with a foul, his first, team third.
Tug Nichols to enter the ball in. Looking for somebody to get it into, throws it up top to Stein. The safety outlet to Stein.
DeLong all over him, isn't he?
DeLong's all over him, kicks it to Rath. Rath coming to the left, looking for somebody to pass to, over to the right to Nichols. Nichols drives right, goes up, and gets blocked from behind, but a foul.
Tug's going to go to the line, shoot two. This will be the first free throw attempts here in this contest.
Falls on Shear.
Oh, and Shears.
Yeah, Shears his first.
He's got a 3. Shears does. Shears is more of a Grant name, so I am not. I don't know who this kid would be though. You know, it's funny because you learn certain names go with certain communities.
Absolutely, 100%. 100%.
Tug gets the first one. 4 points so far for Tug. Owen Rath leading them so far with 7. He's got 7 of the 21.
21-16, 5:45 to go in the second. Tug up with the second, and it's good.
Nice job by Tug here tonight. There's a few of the games I've seen him, he's been struggling offensively, but he's already up to 5 points. Good to see that out of Tug.
The Wildcats are back with their half-court pressure, their half-court trap, and a turnover by the Packers. Stein gets the steal, kicks it to Nichols, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Stein was just that couldn't get enough on it quick enough, so it was a right-handed layup.
Yeah, it would have been a great it would have been an easy layup if Stein could have got a little bit more behind it.
That is correct. Who's that foul on? Number 2. That's Nelson. His first team 5th here.
He just checked back into the game, so Owen Rath passes it into Johnson. Johnson up top to the Nichols. Nichols directed in traffic, getting it to Stein. It's like Shears is trying to force Tate to his left. And Tug to Johnston. Johnston to Stein. Stein misses the pass to Johnston on the roll. Brassfield is top, back to Stein.
Take him. I'd like to see Brassfield take him and go to the rim.
To the right to Nichols. Nichols drops it down to Johnston, up for 2, and it's good. Good pick and roll by the Wildcats there.
I tell you what, now almost all 5 of their starters have scored here tonight. All 5 have scored here. That's just what Dave needed.
That half-court pressure again by the Wildcats. The Packers break that one easily with passing it back out to Nelson. Drives up, kicks it to McDonald. McDonald back out to Shears. Shears to Miller.
Good ball rotation.
Miller directing traffic, getting the play set up, kicking it to Nelson in the corner. Back up to Miller. Miller to Shears. Shears looks at it. Nope. Out to Rasmussen. Rasmussen kicks it back to Shears. Kicks it to Miller at the top. Miller shot fakes and passes back to Shears in the corner. Miss.
And Tug with a defensive rebound. Good defense that time by the Wildcats. Billy?
Tug to Tate Stein for control.
Turnover.
Tried to get it to Brassfield and just forced it, I think, a little bit on that one.
Yeah, they had Brassfield almost double team.
Out to Shears in the corner. Down to McDonald, and I think it was just too hard a pass for McDonald to handle.
Went off his foot. Atchison is going to check in along with Olsen. 24-16, 4:04 left to go first half.
Looks like they're doing kind of a rotation with the posts. Both posts at the same time.
Okay.
That's what it looks like to me.
Good.
Both posts just shoved out. Both new posts came in. So Stein bringing the ball up.
Good pickup on your part.
Kicks it over to Tug on the right side. Atchison to the top of the key. Over to Olsen on the wing. Olsen drives left, gets it knocked away by Nelson. Nelson pushing it up the floor.
Olsen's got to be
looking for DeLong.
Go ahead.
Nope, go ahead.
Olsen's got to be stronger with that dribble.
Yep. McDonald up in the middle, 4-2. It's good. Good strong move by McDonald there.
You know what? He's got 8 points so far tonight, McDonald does.
Stein passes out to Rath. Rath for 3. That one's good.
Wow, I tell you what, that kid's on fire. He's got 10 points. He's got 10 of the 27 by Owen.
Yep, a little pressure again and broke fairly easily by the Packers. And Hanshu looking for somebody to pass to. Nobody there. Finds Slater underneath, who finds McDonald.
Isaiah, block.
McDonald, gets his shot altered by Atchison. Back out to Rath, another 3, just short. And the rebound by the Packers. Nelson pushing it up.
He had a really good look at it, though. So
that was one of his better looks at it, actually. Hanshu for 3, long. Rebound to Slater.
Long shot, long rebound, isn't it?
Slater down to DeLong, back out to Slater. Up to the top to Nelson. Nelson over to Hanshu. Hanshu again for 3. Short on that one.
Tug with another defensive rebound.
Tug bringing it down the left side. Stops. Looks for somebody to pass to. Drives to the paint. Kicks it out to Rath. Out to Stein. Stein dribbling down baseline. Kicks it back out. Spin and long. No rebounders inside for that.
Nobody. There was no one there.
And that's one thing I'd be talking to him about at halftime. We need to have, shot goes up, we got to have crash.
McDonald again, he's now got 10 points.
And I think that's what Osborne saw enough of the no rebounding with this.
Yeah.
So he called a timeout. We got a full timeout for the Wildcats.
McDonald with 10, Hanshu with 1, Shears with 3, DeLong with 6 on 2 triples. Montague Brassfield with 2, Johnston with 2. We got to go to 2 from there. We got to go to Isaiah with 3. Tugg's got 5, Stein's got 5, and Owen's got 10 here with
There's about 2:13, I believe, left in the second quarter. 27-20, and that's Owen hit a couple again right there, getting it back up to 10. So
2 threes and 2 deuces.
Yeah,
good to see balanced scoring that way.
Yeah. So but McDonald is that's what I said. I said before the game. I brought it to attention him. He looked really athletic to me, and 6'3" is probably on the light side for McDonald. I think he's closer to 6'5" if I was looking at it. So
Montague's got 6 guys who have already scored. Fremont has 4, but McDonald has 10 of the 20. So 50% of the offensive output has come from McDonald.
Yep. So we got Nelson, McDonald, Slater, DeLong, and Hanshu on the court for the Packers, which is their starting 5. For the Wildcats, it's Rath, Stein, Atchison, Blankstrom, and Paul Olson. So 2 starters and 3 bench. And Blankstrom for 3 from the corner. That's good.
Good shot by him, deep in that corner and buried it.
2 minutes to go in the second quarter. They have 30 points already.
And 7 guys have now scored for Montague.
Pressure again for the Wildcats. A little trap. Drop it back. McDonald gets the easy look inside and fouled by Atchison, who went for the block.
Power moved by McDonald from that left elbow, and he got to the rim in a heartbeat.
Yeah, he turned and went. There was nobody behind him, and Atchison was out of position, maybe on the backside, and that's what happens. And McDonald going to the line to finish the and one.
First foul on Isaiah.
McDonald up and just misses Isaiah with the rebound.
That's pretty though, wasn't it? Nice rotation.
Kicks it up to Rath, who's wide open in the corner for 3. Good.
Another one. Somebody get a sign and start putting 3s on the wall. You're going to have a bunch of them here before the night's over.
All right, we got the half-court pressure again. Nelson breaks it, no problem. Looks for Slater underneath, blocked by Atchison. Atchison to Rath. Rath pushing it up the right side. Slows it down wisely, kicks it to Stein, who hesitates a little bit, kicks it out to Olson for 3. Long. No rebounders again.
No.
Not one.
And Olson might have been able to go get that rebound, and he stood there and watched it.
Yep, inside to McDonald again. And misses the first, but puts his own rebound in.
Tell you what, McDonald is filling up the stat sheet here for Fremont.
You would think somebody would want to guard that guy. He's pretty much been wide open every time. Rath drives left, goes inside, gets it blocked by McDonald, but they're calling a foul. 24 McDonald.
McDonald. You know what? That's his second.
Ooh, they can get him in foul trouble. 51 seconds to go here in the second quarter, 33-24.
Wonder if their coach rescues him and gets him out of there.
He hasn't been out yet, and I understand why he hasn't been out.
Oh, he's a great player.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
Rath is good with the first. We got 3 subs in for the Wildcats. Brassfield, Johnston, and Williams in for Blankstrom, Olson, and Atchison.
How about Owen? He's scored all 3 ways tonight. Free throw, 2-point field goal, and a 3-point field goal.
There you go. Filling up the stat sheet. He's got a couple steals already, too. So
he's having a great night here for Montague. Just a sophomore.
I think he's trying to solidify his name in that starting lineup. Rebound by the Packers. Missed that second one by Rath.
He hasn't showed that he's been nervous by it. If anything, he's really stepped his game up.
Absolutely. Little zone pressure again for the Wildcats. Short shot by DeLong, rebounded by Brassfield.
Guess who? He's in there. He's getting rebounds every time.
Stein over to Williams. Williams drives left, goes up. Oh, and
he thought Brassfield was going to cut. I think that's
what he did, and Brassfield didn't move, waiting for Williams to take it up all the way. I
think Brassfield was getting in position for offensive rebound if there was one.
22 seconds here to go. 34-24. Wildcats pressure. Kick out to DeLong. I think it's a little tipped right there by Johnston. Rebound by the Packers. Kicks it back out to Miller. Miller for 3. Rebound Slater.
Long shot, long rebound.
Oh, turnover by Nelson. Williams pushing it up. 3 seconds down to Rath. Oh, turnover. And that is halftime. 24-34. Wildcats lead And that's a good half right there for the Wildcats. 34 points is one of their best outputs in the recent games that they've had in this little slump that they've had.
Yes, sir, absolutely. Because I think you said the other night they only had 39 at the half.
39 total.
30 total. So I already got 34 here.
Yeah,
so I'll tell you what, if you take it for about a minute, I'll get our little scoring summary done.
Yeah, no problem. So I think wisely the Fremont Packers coach Bowen took McDonald out of the game just so he didn't get his third. Obviously, he's the key to the Packers offense, to the key to the Packers team. He's their team leader. Nelson does a good job, but I don't think Nelson's scored yet. He handles the ball really well, but does not look to score again.
No, he doesn't. Here we go for Fremont. We have Handshoe's got 1. Shears has got 3. DeLong's got 5. And McDonald, he's got 14 for Montague. They are really doing a nice job of filling this sheet up. Carasfield's got 2. Johnston's got 2. From there, we got to go to Blankstrom with 3. Atchison with 3. Tug with 4. Stein with 5. And Owen Peterson matches McDonald with 14 points here. So, I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys from Montague have scored here so far.
And I think they've played 8 guys.
Yeah, but you're correct. Yeah.
So 7 of the 8 guys have scored for the Wildcats, which is exactly how I see the Wildcats playing. There's one thing I would work on at halftime. If I was Osborne, I'd be making sure I knew where number 24 was for the Packers.
Yep, and get into rebound.
Yes, and yes, they're not crashing the boards. They see that 3 ball go up, and they just stand and watch instead of crashing.
Yes, sir.
So,
are we going to take a break?
I think we are. We're going to take a break here. Again, it's 34-24. Wildcats on the top. Brought to you by Van Dyke Mortgage. This is CatchMark SportsNet. we're back here from the Wildcats arena. That's what I'm calling it now. The Wildcats arena.
Arena. I like it.
I like it. We have to, we're stepping up. We're doing a lot of video stuff. We got to call it an arena.
All right. Okay. I like it.
On camera, you can't tell it's just a gym.
No.
So the Wildcats here lead the Fremont Packers 34-24. We're brought to you by Van Dyke Mortgage. This is CatchMark SportsNet. This is Bill O'Connell along with me with Cal Van Single.
Well, I got to tell you, in typical fashion, I made a mistake at halftime. We were quickly called out on it, or I was called out through you in a loving way.
Yep.
Owen Rath has 14 points. Young Mr. Rath of 14. Apparently, I said Peterson had 14, but on my book, I have Rath and Peterson right beside each other. I don't know how I did that, but I did.
You did. It's all okay. It's okay. Right. And I was talking to his dad here at halftime, and he gave him a little challenge. He said, "I've had way more threes than you in a game before."
Oh.
And his dad's sweating here a little bit, saying that because Mr. Rath here is 6 threes in a game. Owen's already got 3, so that record could be in jeopardy. We'll follow that along here.
That's good to know. You got to love those little tidbits, side notes.
That's right. Stein over to Tug Nichols here. Back up to Stein. Over to Rath. A little high pass. He caught it. Passes it inside to Tug. Tug drives right out to Brassfield. Brassfield up top to Johnston. Johnston to Stein. Stein wisely pulls it back out. Little ball pressure by the Packers.
A pass should never get through the paint without getting picked off.
That's right. Johnson for Rath in the corner for a 2 and just off the mark, but rebounded by Brassfield. Looks like we got a foul on number 4, Handshoe.
His second. Team first here, third quarter. Handshoe second, not a shooting foul. So Montague's going to inbounds just to the right of their basket. 34-24, Montague with the lead, 7:26 third quarter. Billy?
Tug Nichols looking for the inbounds, looking for his outlet up there. Owen Rath up to the top of the key. Back to Tug in the corner. Tug for 3. And he misses it, but he's fouled. Shooting 3.
Wow, my goodness. Yeah, 2's on that foul. Nelson, that'll be his second. Tug is 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He actually has 5 points.
And he will have an opportunity to make 3 shots here. First is good.
All right, got 3 in a row here for him.
Yep, as they line back up. 2 more shots. 1 dribbling up, and it's good.
Wow. Well done for him.
Yes.
Like he's for him.
Yes,
Shots are soft.
Feeling a little confidence right now. Up for the third, and it's good.
Wow, nice job by Tug. 5 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. 8 points total. Outstanding job here by Tug.
Unconventional three-pointer there for Tug, but
yeah, that is true.
Half-court pressure by the Wildcats. Kicked over and beaten by the Packers, no problem. Inside to McDonald's. Guess who? Up for 2, just short. Brassfield with the rebound and stolen by McDonald, and he's up and good. How
did Rodney lose the handle on that?
I don't know if he didn't see him maybe or not. Trying to kick it out for the guard, but yes, that was a good hustle play by McDonald, and he's getting another 3-point play opportunity.
He's got 16. He hits his free throw. He'll have 17.
Up and missed. Well, he needs to work on in the gym on the off nights.
Yeah.
0 for 2 tonight.
Brassfield just does not lose the ball in the low post once he gets it. He is so strong down there.
Yeah, I think he just didn't see McDonald there. So Johnston drives to the baseline left, kicks it into Brassfield. Brassfield couldn't handle it quite. Came back and got it out to Tug for a short 2. Rebound, Brassfield gets it taken away by McDonald. And then fouled by Rath.
How about a mugging? Oh, caught right in front of him, tried to get the steal, but got more body than he did ball. His first. And team second here so far in this second half.
Good hustle play by Rath, though, there.
Yeah.
And the Packers turn the ball over unpressured there. Nelson throws it too high for DeLong.
And those just hurt you.
They do.
They
unforced errors.
Yeah, when you get a chance maybe to get this back to within, under 10, and you just turn the ball over.
Down to Brassfield, out to Nichols, up to the top to Rath, back to Stein. Head fake, drives right, kicks it out to Nichols. Up to Johnson. Johnson down to Brassfield. Brassfield spins, head fake, goes up, fouled, and he's short. Fouled by Handshoe.
Brassfield's going to go the line tonight for the first time. See what he does from the free throw line. Foul's going to go on number 3, Shears. Oh, no, it's on number 4, Hanshu. They have him for 3, and I have him for 3.
Wow.
Look at
Very
that.
accurate.
Yeah, I try to be.
Brassfield misses the first.
That is, they have 3, 7, 8, 9. They are now 2 of 10 from the free throw line. I'm sorry, 8 of 10. 8 of 10 from the free throw line, I believe. Well done for them so far.
I'd take that all day long.
Oh,
So,
yes.
Brassfield for the second. Banks it in.
You think he meant to do that?
I don't know, but Eddie, what? Hey,
You'll take it. Pushes that lead up to 12. 6:07 left to go third quarter.
a little pressure again in the corner by the Wildcats. Beaten by the Packers. Drive inside by Nelson. Nelson kicks it back out to DeLong. DeLong back to Nelson. Nelson drives left, looks for a shot from the elbow. Miss. Rebound Brassfield.
He got all of that, didn't he?
He was making sure he didn't lose that one.
Yeah.
Pushed up by Johnson over to Rath. Rath to the left, back down to Johnston. Johnston to Brassfield. Brassfield head fake, goes up strong and missed. Just too strong. Rebound McDonald.
Wonder if he was thinking about contact.
This time spin move by McDonald, just long. Rebounded by Shears. Shears throws it away. Stein's got the ball. Stein pushing it up. Takes it against the 5. Kicks it back to Rath. Out to Nichols, who drives. Loses the handle, but somehow Brassfield comes away with it. Wow, we've had some lucky breaks tonight
Yeah.
here.
That was literally a 2-on-5. They're going to call jump ball, must be, so it's going to be Fremont's ball.
Yeah, I was expecting Stein to pull it back out, but
Yeah,
took it in, and it worked, kinda. So, Rath guarding Nelson. Back up to Nelson from Shears. Shears looking over to DeLong. DeLong into the corner for Slater. Down to McDonald. Kicks it over to Shears. Top to Nelson. Nelson back to Shears. Shears for 3. Long rebound by Stein.
we had back-to-back bounce passes through the paint there. That was pretty. You don't see that much anymore.
Nope. Stein taking it into the middle, kicks it out for Johnson. Johnson drives to the right, or to his left, sorry. Kicks it to Rath at the top. Back to Stein on the right.
Owen thought about it, didn't he?
He did, I think. Can't make it if you don't shoot it.
No.
Stein drives to the left. Little floater with his right hand, up and good. 40-26.
7 here for Stein.
Signature pressure here for this half and for the Wildcats. Into McDonald. McDonald turns and goes. Hands it off to Slater. Slater good with a little floater.
So that is a Holton name back in the day, Slater. Probably called his father's games back just a couple of years ago.
Johnston for 3 here, and just off the mark, rebounded by Nelson. Nelson
wanna-
pushing it up,
Yeah.
gets it up to DeLong. DeLong going up, gets blocked by
Johnston.
and a foul. I don't know what he hit him with, but
Foul for the Wildcats.
I thought he had all ball.
it looked like it to me. He has about a foot on him in size, so I don't know where the body contact was, but we're not paid to ref. Oh, we got 4 subs getting ready to check in for the Wildcats, 1 for the Packers here. Atchison, Blankstrom, Owen Peterson, and Paul Olson checking in. The only one that's staying is Tate Stein.
Did DeLong make that or not, that free throw?
He did.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, he missed it. He missed it. I missed.
That's okay.
DeLong on the second is good. So 1 of 2 for that trip. We got Miller checked in for Nelson on that one.
I wonder if that's relation to Ty Miller, the great player from back in the day.
Stein drives right around, kicks it to great pass into Atchison. Atchison
Yes.
just couldn't handle it real well. Kicks it back out to Blankstrom. Now Stein on top. Over to Olson. Down to Atchison in the block. Atchison looking for a move. Nothing there. Kicks it out to Stein. Stein to Owen Peterson. Shot fakes and goes left. Little pro hop. And good with the foul.
Oh, beautiful move, shot by Peterson.
Peterson getting go to the line for a 3-point play.
With the left hand.
That we were informed also
Yes.
at halftime that
Yes.
he is left-handed.
He is left-handed. And you know who you are, and thank you very much for pointing that out. As you sit there and smile.
He's good with his with the free throw. So now all 8 of their players that have been in the game have scored.
Yeah, and they have 8. Yeah, you got it. I was just working my way through that.
Yeah. Pressure Miller handles it over to DeLong. DeLong looking it over and passes back to Miller. Miller is only a sophomore, too.
Yeah,
well.
Peterson's getting after it on defense out there.
It's good. Miller for three, kind of outside the three-point arc, just long, and Atchison could not bring it down. Kicks it back out to Miller. Miller over to DeLong. DeLong inside to McDonald, and there's a foul. Foul on Blankstrom.
Boy, a couple of guys there. You going to go with Blankstrom?
They're going with Blankstrom.
That should be his first, and it should be the team fourth, I believe. 43-29, 2:57 left to go in the third quarter. Montague with the lead.
Wildcats into a man-to-man here on the inbounds. Out to Miller, guarded by Stein. Miller over to Shears, guarded by Peterson. Shears down to Slater. Slater looking back up to Miller.
Good defense right here by Montague as they reset. Fremont does.
Miller directing traffic, getting the play set up. Over to Shears on the right side. Drives baseline, goes up, kicks it back out to DeLong.
Nice job by Montague to take that inline away.
Miller looking for a move, drives into the paint, and loses the handle, out of bounds. Montague ball.
Well, he got there, and he got in the land of giants, and he had nowhere to go with it and lost the handle. Oh, full court press here.
We got that press that they gave him in the first half, and look that's what it does. Make bad passes, get easy layups.
Yes, sir. Yeah, just like that. Low turnover here by Montague.
Trying to get some momentum rolling for the Packers there. Wildcats beat the press this time, down to Olsen from Atchison. Olsen gets it partially blocked, taken away back by Atchison. Atchison up and good.
Isaiah going high. Went high to rip it down and high to put it back up and in.
Back to the pressure from the Wildcats, a half-court press. Down to Slater. Slater blocked by Atchison, picked up by Olsen. Saved by Olsen, actually, to Stein.
Nice job by Isaiah. He gets a bucket and a block and two trips.
Peterson looking for Atchison down on the block. Gets it knocked away by Shears. Shears bringing it up. Kicks it over to McDonald for three. And he's short.
Long
rebound
shot
by Olsen.
Yeah, long rebound, and he shot that hard. They had rotation on it. That thing was like a heat-seeking missile. We got a timeout by Dave Osborne.
It's like he wants to just kind of slow his guys down, get them set up, get them ready for that press. Make sure they understand what they need to do.
Good call on your part. Johnston with 2. Tug, he's got 8. Stein's got 7. Atchison has 5. Blankstrom 3. Owen has not scored in the second half, even though he had 14 in the first half. Peterson with 3. And Brassfield has 3 on the evening so far. For Fremont, we're going to have Hanshu with 1. We got to go down to Slater with 2. Shears with 3. DeLong with 5. And then we have, holy cow, McDonald. I'm running out of fingers and toes. McDonald's got 18 of the 31 points here for the Fremont Packers.
You know what I'm seeing? He's not an outside threat, is what I've seen.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we've seen that on his free throw shooting. We've seen it on a couple threes that he's shot now, and he's been short on all of those. It looks like what he is really good at is working himself in the paint, and he's very active and very big in the paint, and that zone feeds into him right there at all, because he's catching the ball at the free throw line, turning, squaring up, and going right away.
That's just what I was going to say. He hangs out at that free throw line. They find him the ball, and he wheels and deals from there.
That's the best way to beat a zone is if you can get it into the middle right there at the free throw line, that zone is beat, because now they don't have enough players to guard that.
And then don't hold it.
Don't hold it. You got to make a move. Yep, exactly.
Catch, look, play, not catch, look, and hold.
So it looks like we got a little man-to-man pressure by the Packers here. Peterson bringing the ball up. Pressure by Miller. Peterson kicks it over to Blankstrom. Blankstrom down to Atchison, kicks it back out to Olsen. Into Stein, going up against Miller, and short. Rebound by the Packers.
You know, I think if this 5 struggles a little bit, I think Dave's going to get his starters right back in there.
Absolutely. We got a little bit of a zone. Oh, foul by Peterson underneath on Rasmussen.
That ball got tipped by Isaiah. I think it was short. Peterson didn't know where it was.
Yeah, he was looking for the rebound off the rim, and
he was.
It went right over his head into Rasmussen's hands, and Rasmussen went up.
Yeah, 14-point lead here so far for Montague, 45-31. Just under 1 minute left to go here, third quarter.
Rasmussen's good on the first. That's his first first point of the game. We got Johnston checking in for Atchison.
If I remember right, John Russell used to tell me we had 2 Slaters, 2 Bartolomeulis, and a Rasmussen out there at one point.
We haven't seen that Landon. I'm gonna say it by his first name.
Oh, Bartolomeoli?
Bartolomeoli.
No.
We haven't seen him yet tonight. That zone pressure by the Packers here gives them a little pressure, but Wildcats beat it with good passing. 3-pointer by Blankstrom. It's good.
Wow, that was way out there too. Second 3 of the evening for Blankstrom. You know, they broke that pass press. I don't think they ever dribbled once.
Not one time.
Right. Yeah.
Not one time. That's how you break a zone. Shot from the corner by Shears, missed off the mark to Rasmussen. He puts it back for 2.
That's it. Nobody rebounded. Nobody boxed him out at all.
Nope. And McDonald gets a steal again up against Peterson. Decides to pull it back out. Kicks it to Shear. Shear for a shot from the elbow. Just off. Miller with the rebound. Miller in the baseline out to Shears.
How did he get that rebound? Look what I got.
Back up to Nelson. 5 seconds to go on the clock. Nelson for 3. Good. He shot that without hesitation. That's his first basket of the night.
Yes, sir, it is.
I think he's only shot 3 times.
Well, he buried that one.
He buried that one without hesitation. So the end of the quarter here, it's 48-38. Packers got it to 10.
And just like that, they were up about 14 about 30 seconds ago, and now back to a 10-point game, 3 possessions, or actually 4 possessions to get the lead. So for Fremont, let's just go this way. Wow, hold on. Handshoe's got 1. Shears has got 3. Nelson's got 3. DeLong's got 6. Slater, he's got a deuce in there. Rasmussen's got 4 all in the third quarter. McDonald still leads them. He's got 18 to lead them so far. 8 guys here, like Billy's been telling you, doing a nice job here throughout the evening with the play-by-play and kind of keeping track yourself. Good job with that. 8 guys have scored here for Montague. So quickly, we're going to go with Johnston with 2. And we got Peterson, who's got 3. Brassfield's got 3. Then we got to jump up to Langstrom, who's got 6. Atchison 5. Stein 7. Tugg's got 8. Owen still leads them with 14, even though he did not score in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was. I don't even know if he took a shot.
Yeah, I don't think he did.
I don't think he took a shot. Maybe they're saving him for this fourth quarter, getting some more playing time for Owen Peterson.
I think he's afraid to beat I think if he beats his dad's record, he's going to be grounded.
Oh, maybe. The eyebrows went up on his dad here, sitting next to me with beating that record. Well, man-to-man pressure by the Packers. Rath beats it, no problem. Miller guarding him. Kicks it up to Stein, guarded by Nelson. Stein directing traffic between the legs over to Rath. Rath down to Atchison. Atchison drives hard middle and gets it knocked away by Nelson. Picked up by Miller.
Well, it seems like a lot of times when Isaiah starts to dribble, he loses a handle on it.
True. Down to Handshoe in the corner, miss.
But nobody else can do what he did right there.
No, sir.
Wow.
Rebound. Long rebound by Atchison, but he went up and got it. Pull up by Stein. Rebounded by Brassfield. Put back by Brassfield. Up by Atchison. Good.
Nice job by Isaiah working hard in that low post.
That was hard work right there for
Yeah,
Atchison.
it was.
Oh.
Yes.
Nelson down to Rasmussen. Rasmussen misses. Rebounded by Brassfield.
Rodney goes, I'm sick of losing these things. The last 3 rebounds, he's just ripped them down. Like, no one's taking this away from me.
Stein directing traffic up to Atchison at the top. Gets the screen by Nichols. Drives left, nothing. Kicks it back out to Nichols. Nichols out to Peterson. Peterson back up to Atchison for 3. Just long. Rebounded by Rasmussen.
Pretty shot, good rotation, hit off the back of the rim.
Up to McDonald. McDonald drives in, kicks it off the glass. Nice kiss off the glass for 2.
That was a power move, and that was pretty by McDonald. 8 and even 20 for him tonight.
Pressure again by the Packers. That zone press
still comes.
Oh,
kick ball.
I think the Wildcats got a little lucky there because that trap didn't happen because of that kickball.
That's
so
right.
Cannot take it to the corners if you're the Wildcats.
Nope.
And that's exactly where they want you to take it.
Yes.
So
50-40. 6:32 left to go here. Fourth quarter. Montague with the lead.
It's like
Fremont not going away.
No, sir. Tug Nichols getting ready to pass the ball in. Up top to, down in the corner to Rath. Rath trapped, back out to Nichols. Nichols up top, over to Atchison on the left side. Atchison drives to the middle, drops it off to Brassfield. Brassfield soft touch off the glass for 2.
Well, first of all, nice finish. What a pass by Isaiah. As that defense was collapsing on him, he found a wide open Rodney Brassfield.
True, little pressure there. Miller turns it over, trying to get it to McDonald in the corner.
And it literally went out in the hallway.
It did.
Yeah.
And that's probably almost to the front door.
Yes.
So, oh, somebody got it for him. Emma Dyer getting that ball for him.
Is that what that was?
That's who
Okay.
it was. Look at that. Emma Dyer
Team
coming
player.
through for the
Player.
Wildcats there. Pressure, Owen Rath passes it up to Atchison. Across the timeline, back to Tug to the middle. Over to Stein for 3. Go, just in and out.
That whole possession, they never put the ball on the floor on a dribble. They passed it from one end to the other, 90 feet on about 5 different passes. That's amazing.
It's the only way to beat it. And then a quick
Yeah.
shot for 3, and that thing bounced off the rim 5 feet in the air, and I thought it was going to come in.
Yeah, so did I.
Packers ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. We got DeLong looking at kicking it up to McDonald at the top. Key. McDonald to Nelson. Nelson looking for a drive to the left, spins back to the right, little hook shot, miss, rebound. Guess who? Brassfield.
Rodney, it's mine. I refuse to let it go.
Stein bringing it up across the timeline, slowing it down a little bit, getting a screen from Brassfield. Kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson down to Brassfield inside the paint. Kicks it back out to Tug. Tug out to Johnston for 3. Just off the mark. Tug Nichols with the rebound.
Nice. Good
Out to
work.
Johnston. Johnston back out to Tug. Tug driving. Gets it knocked away by Nelson.
That's a nice pick by Nelson.
Nelson coming down the floor. Spins back to his right. Kicks it over to DeLong for 3. Good.
Deep in that corner, too.
Timeout Packers. 52-43, 5:05 to go in the fourth. This is
Look, now they got it down to 9. Slowly chipping into it.
This is CatchMark SportsNet, brought to you by Van Dyke Mortgage. Yes, a little bit of a little run there for the for the
absolutely.
Packers, but it seems like every time that the Packers make a little bit of a run, the Montague does something and makes a little bit of a couple little baskets themselves, get them back up to that 14-point lead, and then Packers bring it back down to 10, 9, and then back up.
DeLong now, he's got 9 for the Packers, and McDonald and even 20 of the 43 here by McDonald for the Fremont Packers. Really, I think you and I both agree, he's a really nice player, especially in the low post.
In the low post for sure, absolutely. Very athletic, very active in the low post.
Yep.
We're going to have a full court press here brought on by the Packers. It's like a man-to-man full court press. 5:05 to go. The Packers trying to get something going here. Double screen. Nothing open. Into Johnston, back to Tug.
Tug he missed, well, he would have had to catch it and throw it, but he had Owen.
Up to Stein, over to Rath, back up to Johnston, to Tug, now to Stein, to Rath, to Johnston, over to Tug, out to Stein, to Rath, back to Stein.
Pretty. Great
Johnston
movement.
at the top, over to Rath. Rath looked at it. He thought about it. Ooh. Bad pass right there. Tug couldn't handle it.
What a pretty offensive set, though. My
Not one
goodness.
dribble.
No, pass. Oh, man, that was beautiful. And they took probably 30 to 40 seconds off the clock.
DeLong to Nelson. Nelson beats the press himself. Out to DeLong. Shot fake goes in for the elbow. 2, no good. Stein with the rebound.
Good job by Stein of getting a defensive rebound and then hustling across the timeline.
Stein dribbles left. Shot blocked by McDonald. Out to Tug. Stein for 3. Missed. Rebound Johnston. Johnston to Brassfield, and it's good.
Rodney again, cleaning everything up in the low post. Nice pass. So I think it was Johnston, wasn't it?
Johnston got that
Yeah.
rebound and kicked it right to Brassfield.
That was a beautiful pass by
beautiful
Johnston.
pass. Nelson drives to the right, goes into the paint, kicks it down to Slater. Slater up for 2, and good.
Good finish by Slater right there. He's got 4 points in the second half.
Back to that zone press. Kick to Rath, gets it across the timeline, dribbles it into the corner.
Putting on a clinic on how to break the press for the majority of the night here.
Yes, sir. Couple mistakes, but
Yeah, I think 2 or 3, at least 2 turnovers on that press.
Tug driving to the right, kicks it over to Johnston. Johnston drives baseline, drops it to Brassfield. Brassfield kicks it out to Stein, over to Rath. Here's a 3. Good.
17 on the evening. That's 4. Count them 4.
4. He needs 2 more to tie that record.
Yeah.
Oh, his dad says he's not going to get it.
Not much time left.
3:09 to go, 57-45. Wildcats sitting in a 2-3 zone right now. A little bit of a trying to take away that middle. McDonald to the Slater down low. Slater for 2.
Tell you what, Slater's starting to rack him up. He's got 6 points now. Just really, I think a lot of them in the fourth quarter.
I think there's been so much focus on McDonald that Slater's now starting to open up on the baseline. Yeah. Stein drives to the middle, floater, no good. Guess who? Bradsfield for 2.
He's a beast. You cannot keep the beast out of there.
That was a great, strong rebound by Bradsfield right there. Nelson bringing it up into McDonald. McDonald down to Slater. Slater back out to Hanshu, up to Nelson for 3. Short rebound. McDonald spin to the left and up good. Timeout, Packers.
I tell you what, if McDonald can play, he's really good in the low post.
He's really good in the low post, especially against the zone. I don't know if Montague feels like they can't match up defensively against them in the post or not. Yeah. But when we went man-to-man, I felt like we did a really good job against him, and he didn't even touch the ball.
Nope.
So,
and maybe Dave wants them to work on that. So we have it work on that zone.
That could be 100%.
Yeah, you work on it against 5 guys that you don't practice with all the time.
Or the scouting report was their guards can't handle pressure, and that's why we're seeing this little half court. That's true. And McDonald maybe hasn't done anything all year, but tonight he's having a game of his life.
Yeah, so. McDonald at 22, 59-49. Montague with the lead, 2:21 left to go. Really tell you, Owen Rath is leading Montague here tonight. The biggest area with Owen that I'm really happy with, he's out of foul trouble. He's only had 1.
And that's been a problem this year for him. So we got that man-to-man full court press back to Blankstrom to bring it up one-on-one here. Beats Nelson, brings it across the timeline. Good, slows it up, looking for Stein. Little handoff to Stein. Stein getting this up.
Wonder if Fremont will start to foul here.
Stein out past the three-point line, picks up his dribble, looking for Nichols. Nichols picks it up, down to Atchison inside. Mishandles the ball. Turnover to the Packers.
Just what Fremont wanted.
Nelson tries to push it forward, and look who's there. Atchison's there with that long reach.
And that was good explosiveness by Isaiah to catch up to that.
Stein drives middle, no, but Atchison there for the rebound, no. Tipped around, Rasmussen comes away with it.
Good hustle. Nice job by Rasmussen. He just stayed with it.
DeLong to Nelson. Nelson pressured by Stein. Nelson
travel. Good call.
Yeah, McDonald with a travel.
Nice call. Full court press. Here it comes.
Got a little quick with that one.
Yeah, he was right on it, wasn't he?
Yep. Johnston bringing it over the timeline. Best way to beat a press is not let him get set up in it. Johnson to Atchison. Atchison up for 2.
Pretty. Nice job. Unselfish, and then a beautiful finish.
This is one of Johnston's probably lower nights of scoring, but you know what? He's showing his unselfishness, and it's all about the team, not me, right?
That is correct.
Nelson over to Hanshu. Hanshu looking for it, guarded by Blankstrom. Blankstrom pushes him to the baseline, kicks it out to DeLong for 3. No good. Rebound Hanshu. Looked like we had a little bit of a flop on this side. Shot up for 3 again. Rebound Johnston. Johnston's doing the little things tonight. Like I said, he's not scoring, but he's doing the other little things that keeps him on the floor.
Yep. Rebounds and assists.
And a little bit of pressure by the Packers, knocked away and out of bounds for the Packers.
Nelson doing a nice job to force a turnover off of Stein. Fremont going away. They're not going away, are they? Just keep battling.
41 seconds left to go in this game. 61-49 Wildcats. Hanshu for 3. Short. Rebound Atchison. Then they're slowing it down. Stein bringing it up. And I would say that's about it. DeLong's kind of giving him a little pressure, but there's 27 seconds to go. Kicks it out to Blankstrom.
Yeah,
out to Tug.
Yeah, they're still D'ing up.
Tug driving baseline, goes up around the side. Out to Colton. Blankstrom for 3. Just missed. Rebound McDonald.
McDonald high up on the rim along with Isaiah.
Pushes it up to Rasmussen. Rasmussen throws it away. 7 seconds to go.
Well, I think he thought DeLong was going to break to the basket.
I think so, and I think DeLong was thinking, I need to hit a 3.
Yeah.
So, just miscommunication.
Yes, it is.
7.2 to go, fourth quarter. Just walk it over the timeline. That's going to be the final right here. 61-49 Wildcats with the win over the Fremont Packers. After a great effort by McDonald.
Yes, absolutely. I got him for 22 points on the evening.
Wow. Led all scorers. Either team, 22 points. And I think, he could be close to a triple-double. I don't know what his rebounds were, but he was inside all night. I don't think he came out one time because of that second foul in the second quarter. So I'll let you do your math here.
I'm about a little over half done, so we're working on it. And then John Russell gets talking to me.
That's
2,
true.
4, 6, 8, Gazintas, and the whole 9 yards.
So another nice win for the Wildcats here
Yes.
tonight, and against a non-conference team that's usually pretty good with the Fremont Packers.
Yeah, and they needed this win after losing 4 out of 5. They needed this win, and good job by them. Nice job by Dave and his assistant, Coach Lindquist. They were prepared, had the team prepared, really, and after just a short weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, they played
Absolutely.
on Friday night. They did not play well. Credit Ravenna. Ravenna's phenomenal. You got to see them play. Make sure you see them
I gotta
play
go see them.
sometime.
Yep.
You'll be impressed by how long and athletic they are. So, yeah, they rebounded nicely here. We're just really at about 72 hours here.
So what do you got for totals here?
The Fremont ballpark, we're going to go with Hansher's got 1. We got to jump up to Shears, who's got 3. Nelson's got 3. Rasmussen, he's got 4. Going to go with Slater, who's got 6 on the second half. DeLong had 9. And McDonald leads them tonight, scoring with 22 points. A really good effort tonight
Really
by
good
McDonald.
effort by McDonald. Yep, he got that ball at the free throw line and didn't hesitate any time he got it. It was great.
All right, here we go for Montague. 8 guys here, so let's work our way through this one. We're going to have Johnston. He only had 2 points. He had a ton of rebounds and a lot of assists. From there, we got to go to Peterson with 3 in the second half. We're going to jump up to Blankstrom with 6. From there, we're going to go to Stein with 7, Tugg with 8, Brassfield with 9, and a lot of rebounds.
And think about that. He had 7 in the second half there alone.
Yes, sir. And then we have Atchison with 12, and Owen leads them in scoring tonight with 17 points, 14 in the first half alone. So 61-49, Montague with the win here against the visiting Fremont Packers.
And I would say Brent's record is still intact. With that six threes in a game. Owen was close, pushing him a little bit in the first half, but a little slower second half. Only had 4 threes on the night, but that'll be interesting to keep following that, essentially, since Owen's only a sophomore.
Yeah, for another 2.5 years, that record may fall. So
that's true.
Yeah, we want to thank Jay Mulder and everybody here getting us all set up, our crew here, Jesse and everybody, Matt. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. And they're going, shut up so we can go home.
That's right. They're like, shut up, get off the air. Again, was the final score 61-49 Wildcats here, and this is CatchMark SportsNet, brought to you by Van Dyke Mortgage. It's Bill O'Connell and Cal Van Single.
And Billy, great job tonight. I mean, people don't realize how difficult that is, and you kept up with everything.
I tried.
You haven't called a game in 3 weeks or a month, and you sit right down and do a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, great working with you, and have a great week.
Thank you. You too. And this is us signing off. Thank you. This is CatchMark SportsNet, brought to you by Van Dyke Mortgage.